Today, part of the wonderful technology that we have is when you drive, everything is very clear. The roads tell you exactly where to get to. You have the Waze, you have the Google Map, you have all kind of different GPS, and really it has a lot of features that are very comfortable, and when you use them, it makes your road much safer. Like for instance, it tells you when there's delays, traffic, if there's an obstacle on the road. So it tells you if there's an animal on the road. It's a wonderful thing. But one thing that is very questionable, and that's what I want to speak about today, is you know that the Waze also has a feature that tells you when there's a cop and where you would find him. And whenever you drive through, you just give the thumbs up that you saw the cop and whether the cop is hiding or is visible, and is that really something that's permitted? Now, there's legal debates about that as well, which I'm not speaking, that's not our topic. Rather, halachically, what do you think such a thing should be? So the shaila is like this. Lichora, it's a wonderful thing. You're driving, you know where the cop is, you can slow down, but it's a serious issue. Why? Because it tells those that want to speed, those that want to drive unsafely, that when the cop will be there, you'll be informed, so you can keep on driving unsafely and speed, and you'll know when the cop is there. Now, every time you click that button and tell the next driver behind you there's a cop hiding or exposed, you're actually helping out those drivers that plan to drive unsafely. And the road is a very unsafe place. Now, the halakha tells you something just the opposite. If you take a look at the Minchat Yitzchak, Chelek Chet, Kuf Mem Chet, and this is something that the poskim agree. I also saw this in one of the Sfarim of Chacham Ovadia in his name. He says like this, he's posek la'halakha, that if you know there's a driver that drives unsafely, you're allowed to inform him. You're allowed to call the cops and tell them that this driver drives unsafely. It's called in halakha a moser. You're allowed to be a moser. He says like this, Pshita de בנוסע במהירות מופרזת, אשר לא יוכל לעצור את הרכב ברגע שיצטרך לעצור מבלי לגרום אסון. If you drive in such a speed that you can't control and stop immediately when you need to stop the car, Dino kerodef. He has a din like kerodef, like somebody that chases somebody else to kill him. והרבה פחות מזה כתב הראש, שובה בטור, זה הלכה עם שולחן ערוך שינה עין ח', that he says that אין לאדם לרוץ ברשות הרבים, אפילו ברגליו. You're not allowed to run in the street, even with your feet, in such a way that you can't stop immediately if you need to, כשיוכל לעמוד כשירצה. כל שכן הרוכב סוס שאין לו לרוץ במקום שבני אדם רוכבים. If you're riding a horse, definitely if you're riding so quick that you can't immediately stop, that's not permitted. That's called a mazik. Shema lo yochal la'amod כשירצה. Now, this we're talking about Milchot Nezikin. Says the Minchat Yitzchak that over here, הנוסע ברכב במהירות מופרזת יש לו דין מזיק ממש. ואם הוא נוסע באופן היוצא מכלל השיעור הנותן, יש לו בזה דין רודף. He has a din of somebody who chases after somebody else to kill him. And because of that, he says that אם הוא ממשיך כרצונו, מותר למוסרו לשלטונות. This is how he says, אחרי התראה והאזהרה, if that's possible. So this is how he's פוסק הלכה למעשה. Now if you think about it, our case is not only that you have to inform such a person that drives unsafely. So you drive on a highway and all of a sudden you see cars that are zooming, boom, 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 cutting people. How many times you drive on a highway? It's maasim b'chol yom. You see people texting on a highway. They're driving 80 miles per hour and they're on their phone texting. It's mamash became meshuga. So if you have a little bit somebody that could put some control on the roads, we're talking about pikuach nefesh, are those cops that are hiding. Now, whenever you click that button and you inform the person, I think not only that you have to inform the cop from the person, what are you doing? You're informing the driver from the cop. It's mamash olam hafuch. So because of that, I think that feature, besides the fact all the other things also, while you're driving, you should not be, clicking buttons. That's not davar that's permitted at all. That goes into that category also, that you're driving unsafely. But to inform the driver of a cop, I think that's not something permitted halachically.